watching The Last Word with me, Marya Shakil. The Chinyalisaur Tunnel Rescue is inching towards good news. Between yesterday and today, major breakthroughs have been achieved, be it the first video contact or resumption of horizontal auger drilling. As we speak, the news is that the workers may be out of the tunnel before the day ends. Ambulances have reached the spot to take the 41 workers to a temporary hospital in the nearby area, and once they are out, that is what the officers on ground are saying. Anxious moments certainly remains though for the workers and their families. Earlier in the day, we connected some family members in Bengal as well as Uttarkashi with Lieutenant General Syed Atta Hasnan, who is the member of the NDMA. Before we play that out for you, Ghazali joins us live from Ground Zero, and let me go straight to him. Ghazali, what is the update?
See, the update is that at around 5 p.m., one of the officials here informed us that 45 meters of the total 60 meter of rubble has been penetrated with the pipe through which the laborers have to come out. But after that, there has been no update. But what we have seen is that NDRF officials have gone inside. There was sort of a mock drill as well. And this entire stretch, I'll ask my camera person to show you, this entire stretch has been cleared so that the ambulances which have been parked right close to the tunnel can move directly towards the gate of the tunnel, towards the opening of the tunnel, so that once the laborers move out of the tunnel, they can be immediately moved towards the makeshift hospital nearby. So this is the latest what we can pick up right now, but there has been no update as of now that when the rescue operation will get over. But certainly all the officials and the body language of everyone who is involved in the rescue op suggest that that this rescue operation may get over. It will take time, but it may get over late in the night.
Okay, so if when we say that it will get over late in the night, there were also updates that had come in that Uttarakhand Chief Minister was reaching Uttarkashi. What do we know about that movement?
The Chief Minister, Mr. Pushkar Singh Dhami, is here in Uttarkashi. He arrived a couple of hours earlier, and he's right there at the makeshift hospital where 41 beds have been installed and all the health facilities have been put up there, so that once these laborers come out, they can be directly transferred to that hospital. And after that, if somebody is vulnerable or serious, they can be airlifted to AIIMS Rishikesh Center. Doctors have been told to be on standby there as well as in Dehradun. The major hospitals and the doctors have been informed about that the rescue operation may take time but may get over tonight only, and that is why all the health officials, not only this district but in the capital Dehradun as well as in AIIMS Rishikesh, have been updated about the situation. And first monitoring is being done by the Chief Minister himself. He is in the town, he is in Uttarkashi district right now, so he is monitoring, and he's been in touch with the Deputy Commissioner, with the Superintendent of Police and other officials of the SDRF and NDRF as well.
Right, thank you so much, Ghazali, for that update. Let me bring in Professor Anil Gupta. He is the HOD at Policy Planning at National Institute of Disaster Management. Professor Gupta, so the indication is that perhaps in the next few hours, the entire trouble and trauma of these workers could come to an end.
Yeah, this is true, long awaited, and I hope everything goes fine, though very less time is now needed, but still the sensitivities always continue. So hope the next few hours the laborers come out, but then as the hospitals and other things have been arranged, I think that very correct arrangement has been done, because once the people are out, then there are sudden health reactions possible of the people, because currently they are under some kind of a psycho pressure, and many times there are the expressions suppressed by the body as well.
And Professor Gupta, largely it seems that all the efforts that have been made for the last few days, 10 days and counting, today is the 11th day, there have been efforts of reaching the workers through multiple areas. There are two pipes, one is of 6 millimeters and the other one of roughly around 4, through which food and other essentials are being sent. Then there is that effort that is being made of drilling through on the ground for reaching the workers. Do you think that exit when the workers are actually brought out of in the area where they are stuck, that will be quite a journey because it's roughly around 2 to 3 kilometers.
Yeah, see, there are always some kind of training and some kind of drills are always there for these kind of the workers who are in this kind of the environment they work. And since now they are already in touch with the communication has already been established, so the counseling and these things are already there. So they are aware that what is the process. They have already been apprised and they know this.
Okay.
So hopefully there won't be any problem.
Okay. We have महाराज सिंह joining us. वो वहीं पर हैं जहां पर ये वो लेबरर की एक फैमिली के मेंबर हैं. महाराज जी, क्या बताया जा रहा है आप लोगों को कि कितने देर में आपके परिवारजन बाहर आ जाएंगे?
1-1.5 घंटे का समय मिला था
जी.
हेलो
जी.
1.5 से 2 घंटे में मतलब हमारे परिवारजन बाहर आ जाएंगे.
ये बोला है. आपकी बात हुई है क्या उन लोगों से? क्योंकि तस्वीरें आई हैं अंदर से कि बहुत सारी जो 41 वहाँ पे वर्कर्स जो फंसे हुए हैं उसमें से आपके परिवार वाले भी, क्या आपने उनकी शक्ल देख ली है, उनसे बातचीत की है?
उनसे मेरे भाई साहब है वहाँ पर, मैं तो नहीं हो पाऊँ लेकिन मैं थोड़ा दूर हूँ.
तो आखिरी बार आपकी बात कब हुई थी उनसे?
बातचीत तो डेली करते हैं उनको, सुबह शाम दिन में, मतलब जब भी टाइम लगता है मतलब.
जी. तो उनका फोन अंदर में काम कर रहा था शुरू में, पहले के कुछ दिनों में?
नहीं फोन तो नहीं कर रहा काम, लेकिन वो तो जो वॉकी टॉकी जो इन्होंने लैंडलाइन बिछाई और जियो ने लगाया था वहाँ पर, उससे मतलब थोड़ा सा कॉन्टेक्ट हुआ मतलब. सो
वॉकी टॉकी के थ्रू आप बात कर पाए थे. आप कौन से कहाँ से आए हैं उत्तरकाशी?
मैं तो कोटद्वार से आया था, उत्तरकाशी मतलब कोटद्वार पड़ेगढ़ से.
जी. तो अभी आपको बताया जा रहा है कि 2 से 3 घंटे में वहां से निकाल दिया जाएगा.
हाँ जी. थोड़ा टाइम लग सकता है ना, और भी टाइम लग सकता है, क्योंकि थोड़ा सा मलबा का हिसाब किताब है जो यहाँ पर ये उसमें मशीन तो काम तो कर गई पर, लेकिन थोड़ा सा टाइम तो लगेगा 2-3 घंटे का और मतलब.
2-3 घंटे और लगेंगे. ठीक है महाराज जी, थैंक यू सो मच. प्रोफेसर अनिल गुप्ता, so certainly over the last 48 hours we have started seeing a lot of hope there, particularly after these visuals came in. That was last evening of workers, when there was this video contact that was established. Now you heard from one of the family members who said that that they have been able to listen to them, they have been able to speak to them through walkie-talkies.
Yeah, this is true. So now basically we have to keep patience and wait, and because the workers will also be coming one by one, so it will take some time. So people should not be in panic, and hopefully the operation will be successful. And it will take time because it's long distance and people will be coming out one by one. So maybe by morning we hope that all the people will be
we
outside,
certainly hope
and
that
then,
too, Professor Gupta. And then there
so,
are hospital beds
yeah.
available so that their checkups, medical health checkups will be carried out as well. Appreciate your time. Thank you so much. Earlier today, we connected the anxious families who have been waiting for days to perhaps catch a glimpse of their family members with General Atta Hasnain, who's the member of NDMA. Let's listen in to what he had to tell them, some words of assurances certainly, which meant that they were hopeful that there'll be good news and perhaps light at the end of this dark tunnel. Joining me is Lieutenant General Atta Hasnain, member of NDMA, that is one of the agencies that is involved in the rescue operation. General Hasnain, I appreciate your time for NDTV. My question is, what is the morale of the trapped workers? And as the officials on ground were suggesting that, there was contact established and the doctors spoke to the workers as well.
Thank you, Marya. Thank you for organizing this program. It's very important that we are able to communicate with the public and with the relatives and families of all the 41 very brave workers who are stuck there inside the tunnel. Finally, yesterday, I think some images also came out on television, to show that the workers are safe inside, they are in a high state of motivation and morale, a communication, some kind of a communication has been going on over a period of time with them, but a video probe which had been sent inside, through that we could get to know a little more about their state of health. So overall, I just want to get the perception of the public quite clear on this. The common perception may be that this is an enclosed space with darkness. It is almost akin to a mine. That is not true. You have a 2-kilometer long tunnel in front of them, behind them, on the other side, in which they can move freely. There are now a 6-inch pipeline and a 4-inch pipeline through which air is also going in. Food is being supplied to them in sufficient quantity. Quite nourishing food since last night has been sent in. This is all through a compressor-based system that this is all going in. Water bottles have been sent in. Lots of vitamin tablets, other kind of medicines have been sent. And one of the good, very fine initiatives that we have got psychoanalysts, psychosocial specialists who are there on the spot and available to speak to the workers. As soon as we have proper, in fact, one-to-one kind of a communication established. At the moment, the communication is only through the pipe, through a kind of a different form of a system. But once we have a wire, a proper telecommunication kind of a system, then this can be done in a far more efficient way.
And
we have also been communicating with the families,
yes,
and assuring them of the safety of their relatives inside. But the last thing I want to tell you is there are 5 directions from which efforts are being made. What seems to be the most interesting, the most attractive method is the one by using the auger.
General Hasnain, since the doctors are communicating and all of you have managed to establish this communication with the 41 workers, what about the family members? Because we believe that there are members of their families who are near this entire area of operation where this evacuation exercise is being undertaken. Have they been able to communicate as well?
Some of the relatives have come, and the district authorities here in Uttarkashi have been able to accommodate them in hotels free of cost, providing them the transport to come up and down to the site where all these operations are going on, and they can see for themselves the kind of efforts which are going on. They are also seeing that last night, food has gone in.
Yes.
And they have been able to sort of see many of their relatives live in front of them on the camera.
General Hasnain, my colleague Saurav Gupta is joining with one of the families of trapped workers. Over to you, Saurav. Let's establish this contact between them and General Hasnain, who is part of the NDMA. Some words of assurances certainly would help.
Absolutely. In fact, I have the family members of Joydev, who's also one of the workers who's trapped in the tunnel here. And, all these families need at this point is assurances, and perhaps that is what, the Lieutenant General can provide to them and, help them understand the situation better. That's the mother of Joydev, and she's, of course, been very disturbed, and we won't bother her because obviously she's been disturbed and been unwell after what's happened. But his father is with me. এই সময় আপনার আমাদের সাথে লেফটেন্যান্ট জেনারেল হাসনাইন আছে, উনি এনডিএমএ থেকে আছেন, এবং আপনি কি ওনার কাছ থেকে কিছু জানতে চান? তাহলে আমি ওনাকে জানাবো সেটা। ওরা পুরো ব্যাপারটা দেখছে, ওদের বার করার কাজটা করছে।
জানতে চাই যেন আমরা যা করছে কাজ তাড়াতাড়ি করুক, আর আমার ছেলের সাথে যেন আমরা দুবেলা কথা বলতে পারি।
It's poignant and quite basic. All they want to know is, how soon will they be brought out and when will they be able to speak to their children? Because he has someone from his family who's there at that site, and they've been getting information. They've managed to speak to Joydev also.
Okay.
But, because he's trapped in that tunnel, the family is quite worried. But they want to know the progress and how long will they have to wait. That's all they have on their mind.
General Hasnain, will you please respond?
Yes, I will definitely respond. Firstly, it's my honor and pleasure to be speaking to the family, the father of a frontline soldier. You must tell him that I am a soldier too, and I'm speaking to a father of a soldier, because I don't consider any of the workers there as anything less than soldiers. They are doing frontline duty for the nation. This is what we would like to see them as, and we would like to see this whole family and the parents particularly as parents of very, very brave Indians. Having said that, let me tell you, I would want you to tell him also that the nation always looks after its soldiers. Since the soldiers have given up everything to ensure the safety of the nation, this is exactly what the duty of the nation is, and we are all aware of it and will ensure we continue to execute it. Therefore, I want to assure them that the nation is on a war footing when it comes to ensuring the welfare and safety of their relatives who are stuck inside the tunnel. Make sure that they pray for everyone who is inside and all those who are working so hard to ensure this relief is executed at the earliest.
Absolutely, and I will communicate to them. উনি বললেন, লেফটেন্যান্ট জেনারেল হাসনাইন বললেন যে উনি ওনারা ওয়ার ফুটিং এ যুদ্ধের সময় যেইভাবে এফার্ট নিয়ে কাউকে বার করার চেষ্টা করা হয় সেইভাবেই কাজ করছেন। টাইম দেওয়াটা মুশকিল, কারণ একটা অপারেশন চললে সেই সময় টাইম কি হবে না হবে, কিন্তু ওদের সবাইকার সাথে মানে ওরা দেশের জন্য, দেশের প্রগতির জন্য কাজ করছিল একটা জায়গায়, সেইভাবেই ওদের বার করে নিয়ে আসার চেষ্টা চলছে। কিন্তু সময় একটা সীমাবদ্ধ সময় উনি দিতে পারছেন না, কারণ সেখানে সময় লাগে এই কাজগুলো বার করতে, কিন্তু ওদের সবকিছু দেখাশোনা এবং ওদের সবকিছু ব্যবস্থা বেরিয়ে আসার পরেও ওরা করে রেখেছে। কোন রকম যদি মেডিকেল অ্যাসিস্ট্যান্টের সবকিছুর ব্যবস্থা ওরা করে রেখেছে, এটা ওনারা জানালেন।
একবার করে অন্তত ছেলেদের সাথে কথা বলিয়ে দেওয়া হয়, তাহলে ঠিক হয়, কিন্তু তার মাকেও খাওয়ানো যায়, মায়ের মনটাও শান্তি হয় যে ছেলে আমার ঠিক আছে।
Absolutely. আমি সেটাই, let me just translate what he has said. He said that it can take time, we understand that, but just bring our children home. As parents, of course, we are worried. Obviously our son is there, but we appreciate the effort being taken, and we are hoping that we will be able to speak to and meet our family members soon. That's what his father has just conveyed in Bengali.
Thank you so much, Saurav, for that conversation. And General Hasnain, we are going straight to Uttarkashi at the site of this entire operation. Ghazali, my colleague, is joining us. He has Devender Kisku, who is from Banka district in Bihar, and it is his younger brother Birendra Kisku who is trapped inside. Go ahead, Ghazali. Let's establish this contact between the family and General Hasnain.
देवेंद्र जी, सबसे पहले ये बताइए कि वीडियो आई कल और अब जानकारी पे जानकारी आ रही है कि मशीन भी जा रही है, गर्म कपड़े वगैरह भी भेजे गए हैं उन लोगों को, आपकी बातचीत हुई है?
हमारी तो बातचीत नहीं हुई, एक्चुअली हमारी वाइफ और उसकी वाइफ लोग बात की थी, तो बात करने के बाद पता नहीं क्या इन्फॉर्मेशन मिला, क्योंकि मैं लोगों सबसे तो अभी जानकारी ली नहीं, लेकिन ये तो सूचना मिली है कि एक्चुअली वो लोग को नहाने वहाने के लिए टॉवल वगैरह, सॉप वगैरह वो सबको भेज दिया गया था, और रात से ही खाना वो लोग का अच्छा मिल रहा है।
खाना अच्छा मिल रहा है।
और
जब कल वीडियो आई थी, जो सब टीवी चैनल पे भी चला है, यहाँ से भी उस वीडियो में आपके भाई भी थे, दिखे थे उसमें?
हाँ, मतलब दिखे थे, लेकिन पूरा साफ नजर नहीं आया था। एक्चुअली बाद में पता चला कि वही, उससे बातचीत करने के बाद पता चला कि हाँ वो वही है, एक्चुअली वीडियो वही था,
वीडियो में दिख रहे थे।
हाँ, दिख रहे थे।
ठीक है। और अभी यहाँ पर कुछ अधिकारियों से बात हुई, सुबह से आप लोग आए हुए हैं, कि क्या प्रोग्रेस है, कुछ टाइम समय बताया कि कितना लग सकता है?
नहीं, अभी तो अधिकारी से बात हुई, लेकिन वो लोग कितना समय तो ये तो नहीं बता पा रहे हैं। वो लोग तो बोल रहे हैं कि शायद 1-2 दिन और लगेगा, लेकिन इस तरह करके वो अंदर के जो वर्कर्स लोग आते हैं उससे पता लगा कि एक्चुअली 42 मीटर्स चला गया,
42 मीटर्स
चला गया पाइप।
अच्छा।
तो उस समय का वो बात था, और तो मैंने उस समय से शायद मैंने किया कि शायद अगर भाई दिन भर अगर अच्छा काम चले तो एक्चुअली कुछ नहीं तो 2 पाइप या 3 पाइप तो जाना चाहिए। अगर वो नहीं भी जाता है तो कल सुबह तक हम लोग को गुड न्यूज मिल सकती है।
अच्छा, हमारे साथ एक बहुत सीनियर अधिकारी हैं जो आपदा प्रबंधन से जुड़े हुए हैं, अता हसनैन साहब, वो आपको सुन सकते हैं, तो आप उनसे सीधे कुछ पूछना चाहें, कोई दिमाग में कंफ्यूजन हो, सवाल हो, कुछ उनसे पूछना चाहें, अगर वो ये सब देख रहे हैं कि यहाँ पर का काम कैसा चल रहा है, उनकी जानकारी उनको है, तो उनसे अगर आप कुछ सवाल पूछना चाहें।
ऐसा तो मैं पहले पूछना चाहता था, लेकिन अभी ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, क्योंकि अभी लग रहा है कि शायद सब चीज ओके है,
पहले से बेहतर
लग रहा है। इसलिए अभी मैं कुछ पूछना नहीं चाहता हूँ। हाँ, पहले था सवाल जवाब,
अच्छा,
ये चीज था पक्का, लेकिन अभी जिस तरह लग रहा है उसके अनुसार अभी तो फिलहाल कुछ नहीं उससे पूछना है। जिस तरह अभी काम चल रहा है उसके अनुसार अगर हो जाए तो यही मैं बोला कि आज शाम तक नहीं तो फिर कल सुबह तक पक्का वो लोग निकल जाएंगे।
अच्छा,
ये हमारे उम्मीद है।
ठीक है। ये जो 39 मीटर कह रहे हैं कि 39 मीटर तक पहुंच गया है, 42 तो है कितना टोटल, उसके बारे में?
एक्चुअली 60 है,
60,
हाँ टोटल 60 है, और 3 पाइप जाने के बाद एक्चुअली वो आ जाएगा।
ठीक है। So this is what he has been told, that the entire area occupied by the rubble is around 60 meters. 42 meters have been penetrated by the pipe, another 18 meters. Now how long does it take? He says that he has been told by the laborers engaged inside the tunnel for the rescue work, say or estimate that it may take till tomorrow morning, and perhaps by tomorrow morning you'll get the good news, as being told to Mr. Devendra, whose brother is trapped there.
Thank you so much for getting us that voice, General Hasnain. My colleague Saurav Gupta is joining with one of the families of trapped workers.
We are at the residence of Shobhik Pakira, another worker who's stuck in the tunnel in Uttarakhand. His family has also been able to establish contact with him. But like in the case we saw earlier, they are worried too because their son is there. The couple, of course, we will try and speak to them. দাদা, আপনার ছেলের সাথে কথা হয়েছে, লাস্ট কবে কথা হয়েছে, কি বলেছে আপনাকে আপনার ছেলে?
কালকে কথা বলেছে যে আমি ভালো আছি, চিন্তা করতে মানা করেছে।
আপনি তো মা, নিশ্চয়ই একটা মায়ের মন একটু, তো যতই চিন্তা করতে মানা করুক নিশ্চয়ই একটু চিন্তা তো আছেই, ছেলে নেই। কিন্তু এই সময় যেটা বলছে সরকার, যে ভয়ের ব্যাপারটা অনেকটা কেটে গেছে, এবার ওদের বার করে আনার ব্যাপার, খাবার, শ্বাস নেওয়ার জন্য অক্সিজেন, এগুলো ওদের কাছে পৌঁছে গেছে।
প্রথম দিন হলো যে শনিবার আমার সাথে ওর শেষ কথা হয়, তারপর আজ 12 দিন টানেলে আটকে পড়েছে। 12 দিন টানেলে আটকে পড়েছে, 9 দিন শুকনো খাবার খেয়েছিল, তারপরে এই 2 দিন তাদের রসালো খাবার দেয়া হচ্ছে। কালকেরও দুপুরের খবর যে ফলও দেয়া হয়েছে, আপেল দেয়া হয়েছে 10 কেজি, কমলা লেবু, ওইসব কলা, এইসব খাবারও দেয়া হচ্ছে। ওষুধপত্র, জল, অক্সিজেন সব ঠিকঠাকই আছে। তাদের প্রোটিন জাতীয় জিনিসই খাবার তাদেরকে দেয়া।
আপনাদের এবার কি, মানে এবার বাড়ি ফিরে আসলেই হয় আর কি?
আমরা চাই যত তাড়াতাড়ি করলেও হবে না, তারা যেন সুরক্ষিতভাবে ওনাদেরকে উদ্ধার করে। 41 জন শ্রমিককে আমি সেটাই চাই, সে ভালোভাবে ফিরে আসুক, এটাই আমার কাছে।
So I'll just translate what they said. The father said, of course, that he's been able to speak to him, and he has, of course, conveyed to him that he is well, and the son has advised them to take care of his health. The mother said they've been getting updates about the food they've received and the help they've received. Also, very importantly, mentioning that while they want their son to come home, they don't want authorities to hurry up, rush, but also focus more importantly on bringing them out safely. For several families in different parts of the country who have their loved ones stuck in the tunnel, they are watching every moment of these rescue operations on television, following every update, and their only hope is the safety, security, and the rescue of their loved ones.
Absolutely, Marya. There is nothing like a display, a visual, a sound bite. There is nothing like that nothing better than that to give a assurance to a human being who is in distress. And obviously he is in distress there. His relative is stuck inside. But I'm very glad to see that the efforts of the government of India are fructifying. Although I still continue as an official of the NDMA to say that we have to wait for the final count, the final bell which should be sounded on the success. Till then, I would still not like to say anything. I would only wish that everyone continues to pray for people, for the safety of all those who are there.
Snell, really appreciate your time. Thank you for assuring the families. Thank you for taking those questions, and we certainly hope that the trapped workers are evacuated at the earliest. Thanks for your time for NDTV. This remains our top focus here on NDTV. This is a race to rescue those workers whose families are anxious. It's been a long wait for them, but they are healthy and they are fine is what the good news that is coming in. News and updates on the other side. Stay with us.